I'm back. I know it's been a while, but I was gone because I had to kind of focus on finishing up my summer semester of school. And I just finished it actually last Saturday, August 29th. Today is August 3rd. And I just left the Long Beach Public Library. I was working on a paper that I have to complete. I don't have to submit it until December 1st. But I'm going to go ahead and get it turned in, most likely before fall semester starts. So I'll be done with that. It is a 10-page paper. It's basically a rewrite of my other paper that I had wrote. They asked me to rewrite my paper, so I'm going to rewrite it, and I'm going to narrow the focus down to ADHD diagnosis and treatment in children and adolescent. Oh my gosh, African. I can't even focus straight because where I'm at right now, you guys. It's like a lot of homeless people out here where I'm at the public library downtown. It's the main library in Long Beach. But basically, I'm going to narrow my paper down because my first paper was kind of like they said it was too broad, it was too general, and it was on basically the assessment and diagnosis of African Americans. And it was like a general kind of overview of misdiagnosis and treatments for African Americans. So they want me to kind of narrow it down. My professor, she suggested that I kind of narrow the paper down, the topic down a little bit. So I'm going to focus primarily on misdiagnosis and treatment in children and adolescents of ADHD. Misdiagnosis and treatment of ADHD in adolescents and children. I think I said that correctly. So yeah. Aside from that, pretty much just kind of been laid back chilling. I mean, it's summertime, so I'm trying to enjoy this time that I have off because I know once the summer session ends, or once the summer break ends and fall semester starts back up, it's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be pretty busy. I'll be starting my practicum pretty soon in September. So that's actually next month, you guys. That's our orientation this month. So I'm just excited about just the new changes and everything that's happening. Trying to stay focused. Something else that I kind of want to talk to you guys about a little bit, not too much in depth, because I decided that I am going to stop talking about my relationship on social media. I realize that it's not really, of course, it's kind of like common sense, right? That it's not really a good idea to, post information about your relationship on social media. But me, I never was the kind of person that posted everything about my relationship on social media. But I did create some vlogs with me and my ex-boyfriend, my partner, that I posted, on my Facebook page and on YouTube. And it was more positive, for the most part. Like, it was just kind of us going around in the city and just having a good time and enjoying each other's company and stuff like that. But I think the issue came about was because, of course, things happen in relationships have their ups and downs. And so, as I'm showcasing like my relationship and sharing my relationship with you guys, of course, you're going to have to see some negative things that pop up, and it's not necessarily that I was purposely trying to create this. It's just I figured that I had already invited you guys, into my relationship, and I kind of shared, the positive things with you guys, and the negative happens, and I kind of talked about that a little bit in some of my vlogs on YouTube, which I ended up making private. So you guys no longer can see those videos, but the time when me and my ex was going through our breakup or whatever, I kind of vlogged that experience because I'm a vlogger. That's what vloggers do. We vlog a lot of things, and some people want to say that sometimes vloggers don't really have a filter and you just vlogging whatever, but it's like that's not necessarily true because there's a lot of things about my life that you guys just don't know and probably won't know unless you read about it in some book or something. So, but anyway, that's the decision that I've come to, and I realized that it's I'm comfortable with that decision. And moving forward in my next relationship, I am not going to post absolutely anything about my relationship on social media, not even take pictures or nothing, because I feel like, I don't know, I think it starts off, where, it's innocent, of course, and it's always been innocent, but it starts off, where you just want to kind of share, you're happy that you're in love and you want to share that with other people. I mean, who wouldn't want to share those kind of personal experiences? Like, if you go on a date or you go out of town and you go on vacation, kind of things like that. So that's pretty much what I was doing, just kind of taking you guys like behind the scenes in my relationship. And then, with that came, some bad times when me and my partner wasn't on necessarily good terms and we would argue and stuff like that. I did kind of take to social media and shared, parts of the breakup and talked about the breakup. But like I said, I didn't leave those videos up for long. I ended up going back and making those videos private so you guys can no longer see those. And like I said, I'm making a decision that I'm just not going to share my personal life like that, especially when it comes to, me and my dating relationships and my partner. Like, I'm not going to share that information anymore. So you guys don't have to worry about seeing my dating escapades, because I'm just not going to post it. Right now I am single. Me and my ex-partner just decided that it was not going to work out, and I'm okay with that. It's like, we did argue a lot and we just had issues that I'm not going to go into detail about. Just like any other couple, it's like nothing necessarily, I would say, out of the ordinary. I mean, there was a few things that happened, but I'm not going to go into detail about that, because I just feel like it's just, maybe later, you guys. You guys know I have a book called American Dreamer that is coming out soon. I am in, my second year of my PhD program. So the program is 4 years, not including my 5th year internship. So I do plan to release my autobiography sometime while I'm in the program, probably towards the end of my program. I figure that'll be like the perfect icing on the cake to release my book, my life story, you guys. I know you guys have been waiting for so long, and I think I'm getting pretty close to feeling confident